Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 2 of the early preview of Let's Try Class of Heroes Anniversary Edition. Hope you guys are doing well and ready and excited to check out some more Class of Heroes with me. I had some ideas off camera. Oh, there you are, the new students. I'm your homeroom teacher. My name is Yuno. We'll be doing this for a short time. Oh, we already heard this. Oh, wow, it's going through this again. Weird. We went through this last episode and saved. I thought we were past it. But, I had some ideas off camera. We have permission to enter the 2 areas. Alright. So, I wanted to go to edit. We're going to take everybody out of the party. So I had a better idea as to how we're going to hit all the different magic classes and stuff and still have a party that's a little more balanced rather than so magic heavy. What I was thinking is go Samurai, maybe Valkyrie, and then Thief. And then instead of a priest, we'll have a bishop, which is divine and wizardry. And then we'll have a psionic and mage, or psionic and summoner. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Valkyrie and bishop. Yep, that's 6. So we're going to make a Valkyrie and a bishop. And I think that'll be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and see if we can make a bishop. We need 13. 13. Bishop can only be good and evil. Let's keep enrolling and see how many points we can get. 9. 8. 8. Oops. 9. Alright, can we do it with 9? Who would make a good bishop? Oh, we can replace the elven priest with an elven bishop. So it'd be something like something like that. Magic, wizardry, and divine. Use staves and slingshots. Style is magic. Skill is requiem. Yeah, so this will actually be... you know what? Let's go to expel. Let's actually expel the priest, erase, so we'll make her again. How do I expel her? Expel. And Janice. Cerace and Janice need to both be remade. I'm going to try to keep getting more points. Alright, 9 is good. So we'll go with female elf. Bishop. And this will be Cerace. Cerace. Very good. And then we'll also enroll. We'll try to make a Valkyrie here. It's going to take a big roll. So this might take a while, guys. Bear with me, please. We will try to get to some content today and some combat. Wow, rolling 6s. That's pretty bad. It's a very common thing in wizardry games. Wizardry likes to keep rolling until you get a double-digit amount of points to spend. Let's see if, I'm just curious what a Valkyrie takes. Yeah, that's gonna take some serious points. I don't even know if we could make a Valkyrie off the top like this. They might be advanced like a Lord is for the male class. Being a Lord, the female might be Valkyrie. So we would need like 19, 16, we can try that. So we have 10 points to spend. Let's see, we need 1, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I think that's way too much. Unless maybe we're a race that's like Diabolos. Did we make a Diabolos? I think we did. So we need like 5. We have 11 points left. We'd have to put 4 there, 2 there, 3 there. Yeah, we're a little short. Just how short? 3 points short in vitality, so that's pretty substantial. This gets close. Wait. Oh, this gets really close. So we just need a few more points and we can do this. Because look at 14, 9. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we can't change faith. If we could take a point from faith and give to wisdom, I think, or give to strength, we'd be all set there. I don't think any other class's stats are going to be enough. Felper. Vitality has to be 13. This has to be. Alright, so let's try this. Let's. 18. There it is. So we have a Celestia. Oh, I don't know what race to make though. We made a Bahamut fighter. Felper. I think our thief is a fairy, right? Yeah, we don't have a Kulaz. We have a gnome, psionic, I think, or summoner. I don't think we have a Felper. We don't have a Bahamut. We do have a Diabolos thief, I guess. And a Celestia samurai. Kind of thinking here. Wow, is 18 not going to be enough for Valkyrie? No, it's not. Wait a minute. Faith only has to be 13. 14, 9, 13, 14, 10, 10. We're 1 point shy. We can do Dwarven Monk, though. Alright, let's try like a Felper. We're also short points here. 14, 9, 13. Yeah, we're short here. How about another Diabolos? shy there as well. So anything less than 19 is not going to do it. Celestia. This might be close. This might be real close. 14, 10, 10. Yeah, this will do it, I think. Wait, that's not it. 14, 9, 13. 14, 10, 10. That should have opened it. Oh, she needs to be neutral. So I can make a Celestia Valkyrie. With Divine Magic. We kind of already have a Celestia. That's the thing. We could make a different type of samurai then. Skill Rush. We didn't really look at alchemy either. Swords and Puppets. It's interesting. Melee style or Ranger. Which is ranged, lock on, and psionic magic. Neutral or evil for the Ranger. Let's see if maybe... I know it took us a lot to do this, but... Oh wait, yeah, I'm sorry, let's go ahead and... make a Valkyrie. We'll make a Celestia Valkyrie named Janice. Now the other thing though, we're going to expel Samurai Kara because she's also a Celestia. Let's expel her. Now we're going to have to get another big roll. 17, there it is. And we're going to make maybe a Dwarven Samurai, maybe a Felper Samurai, Bahamut Samurai. Let's try Bahamut. 12, 13, 9. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to make a Bahamut. No, we're 1 point shy of making a Bahamut Samurai. I'd really like to make a Bahamut Samurai. Oh, what did I do? I lost my 17 points. Well, I guess it was meant to be. We're looking for 18 points. Sorry guys, we will get to content and stuff in combat. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for the whole shebang. We're going to crawl some dungeons, but we're going to have the perfect party to do so with. Perfect. No, let me rephrase that. It's not going to be perfect. You could make a million different parties, a million different ways. It's going to be the party that I want to roll with. All right, let me roll a little off camera here. Be right back. All right, literally 2 rolls later, and we got 19. So we could go ahead and make pretty much any class we want be a samurai. So, do we want a Bahamut Samurai? They're very big folks. We don't have a single human. That's okay. We'll go with Bahamut. There it is, Samurai. With 1 point to spare. And that 1 point we will put into luck. Prepare to get agility. Bahamut Samurai. And her name will be Kara. Alright, looks good. Now, is that all? Let's see. We have Kara and Janice on the front line. Then we have Riley and Hellcar on the next line. Summoner and Bishop. It's still pretty magic heavy. But I'm counting on that summoner to do some interesting things. We could, probably summon some different interesting melee type characters. Thief. Probably Bishop. And then on that line, we want Janice, Hellcar, and Horath. There we go. Looks good, and I think we're ready to roll with this party. So, can't do any station the current party here, no. Okay, so... Alright, school. The academy has all the facilities needed for adventure. You can stock up on supplies or enhance your gear. Go have a look around. Alright, I don't remember where we were supposed to go. Here's the office. There's the dormitory. This is where you can restore the character's magic uses, HP, and put items into storage. Also, while you can configure your party here, you cannot create new characters or delete them here. Edit, rest, storage. Oh, if I hit S, it brings up this menu. We can look at the status of characters. Spirited Power is the Bishop's skill. Increases damage to ghosts and undead, plus identification. Uses certain knowledge to identify items and know their details. And then the Valkyrie has floating, Spirited Power, increased damage to ghosts and undead, and other stuff, as we'll see. We'll look at the magic. Janice has no magic. Ceres has heal. Restore one ally's HP. Lumi, light up the labyrinth. Effect persists for a short time. Ineffective in dark zones. And Excel, increase ally evasion. Stacks with repeated uses. Janice has nothing. Hellcar the Psionic has Vacate, escape from combat, and Barrier. Protect against attacks from enemies in the back row. One ally. He gets that. Horath the Summoner actually has Psionic for some reason. He's also got Vacate, Stumble, reduce enemy accuracy, stacks with repeated use on one enemy, and increase ally attack resistance, stacks with repeated use one ally. So, not sure how summoning works in the game, but I just realized we have no wizardry just yet, but we'll get there. Quest details, orientation is pending. Let's do a new save. And let's look around more. Campus store. This is where you buy items, identify what you find, and uncurse cursed items. When you buy items, pay attention to their remaining stock. The stock can be increased by selling. So nobody has any money. Everybody is completely broke. We have a student notebook we'll have to check out. Laboratory. Alchemy allows you to synthesize new items, dismantle them into their materials, or upgrade them to improve their damage or effects. When you properly select an item you want to do alchemy on, you're able to synthesize, dismantle, or upgrade them. You can select a maximum of 3 types of items, and if they come in stacks, you might have to select them multiple times. When alchemy is successful, the recipe is added to the recipe book, where you can always check the recipe. Interesting. Just hitting my water bottle, guys. Bear with me. We'll definitely get into this as time goes on. Infirmary. This is where you treat debuffs, including death. Outpatient, if you want to do the healing yourself or give requests to retrieve friends whose dead bodies are left in dungeons. Interesting. You can also get experience by donating. So there is outpatient, which is very good. We don't have any money to donate. The library. Excuse me. The bulletin board is where you check or take quests. There are 2 types of quests, tasks and requests. Tasks are important quests that are part of the main story, while requests aren't necessary but can be prerequisites for other quests. There are no limits to how many quests you can take, so you might as well accept them all. This is where you can check the yearbook that's filled in as you progress, as well as the records, map, catalog, and items. Cool. Bulletin board, we have orientation. I'm not going to select that yet. We know what office does. Principal. This is where you can use hypnosis to change your character's alignment, though hypnosis has to be taken to know if it would work, and if it does, it cannot be canceled. Be careful with this. Interesting. Hypnosis. Oh, so this would be your first time dealing with hypnosis. You may think of hypnosis as a type of suggestion, one powerful enough to change your alignment. Do not take hypnosis lightly, though, as you will come out of it a different person. Well, would any of you like to change your alignments? No. Feel free to return should you wish to change yourself. And then we have labyrinths. So let's head back to the library. Do we accept this? Yep. Orientation. Library girl. Orientation, that's where your homeroom teacher, Miss Yuno, will show you around school. Oh, we kind of showed ourselves around. She's at the office now, so report to her that you're taking this lesson and have her tell you the details. Huh, me? I'm Sarah, a member of the library committee. I'm here to support people taking quests. Say hello to Sarah? Yes. Yeah, let's get along. Anyway, good luck. Okay. So do we really have to go back to the office? Report. Orientation. Oh, you're here. Anyway, let's start the orientation. For your sake, I hope you get used to the school quickly and don't waste too much of my time. Let's start by looking at the school from the outside. Okay. Miss Yuno led the students outside where they could look the school over. So yeah, this is the panorama of your school, Particus Academy. Now let me tell you about each building in order. The right is the dorm. This is a boarding school, so that's where the students live. To the left is the new building. It's where you'll find the lab with all the research happening there, as well as the store selling stuff both for daily life and combat. And it's where you'll find the infirmary, where we treat the sick and injured. And in the middle is the main building. It's where you'll find the office and the classrooms. Behind it, there's the building with the library, and even further is the tower with the principal's office at the top. The library is where you accept quests and look things up, so use it well. I guess that's good enough for a general explanation. Let's look inside. We'll start with the office. Sorry guys, I kind of already did this, but the students and Miss Yuno went to the office. This is the office where we teachers do our work. This is where you'll find me most of the time. Here, you can not just enroll students, but also let them change course. Also, I teach the general curriculum, so come here when you have that lesson. Next are the dorms. The students and Miss Yuno went to the dorms. Welcome to Particus Academy, everyone. I'm Maxter, the student council president. If you have questions or thoughts about the school, feel free to share them. Yeah, what he said. Anyway, let's go to the store. Maxter looks to be a celestial. The students and Miss Yuno went to the store. Oh, new students, huh? Welcome, you morons. I'm Niauman. I teach the thievery curriculum. You better not forget that, dang it. I run this store, so go on and buy something, you big oafs. Hey, don't force them. Okay, let's go before she makes you spend all your money. Next is the lab. Meowman is cool. Everybody went to the lab. Welcome to the laboratory. I'm Dox, and I'm in charge of the wizardry curriculum. I hope we get along. By the way, do you happen to have any rare items? Huh, you don't? A shame. I like collecting rare items very, very, very much, you see. The shines on them, it's like they were subjected to a spell. The shapes that ooze practical beauty. Ah, just thinking of them makes me go crazy. You feel the same way, don't you? Don't mind him, he's always like this. Anyway, next. Everybody went to the infirmary. New students, right? Hi, my name's Joru. I'm the health and PE teacher, and I'm in charge of the divine curriculum. It's not booze, it's just juice. Yeah, that's right. It's juice you get by letting grains ferment, then distilling and maturing it. It's pretty good. I know he doesn't look like it, but he's actually good at what he does. If you get hurt during class, come to him. Next, the gymnasium. Everybody went to the gymnasium. There was already a class taking place there. This is the gymnasium. I don't think I have to explain it. Anyway, next is the roof. Oh, we didn't go on the roof or the gym. Everybody went to the roof. This is the roof. Nice view, huh? You should try eating your lunch here when the weather's good. Ah, youth. Anyway, let's go to the courtyard. Everyone went to the courtyard. This is the courtyard. Well, every school has a place like this. So that's basically it for the orientation. Let's finish it with a visit to the principal's office. Before that, though, for some reason, Miss Yuno stopped by the store and bought some bread. In the principal's office, there was a collapsed woman on the floor. Miss Rhina, are you okay? Miss Yuno, do you have something to eat? I'm so hungry. Thought as much. Here. Thank you so much. This hungering beast is Miss Rhina. She's both the principal's secretary and the combat teacher, and also his niece. Despite being like this, you can trust her to teach you well. You can count on me. Oh, there's so many of you here. Are you going around the school? Sorry about that, Principal. Was this not a good time? Oh no, of course not. So this person here... Yes, hello everyone. I'm the principal, Feynman. This academy is only a few years young, its history short, and I'm still trying to learn the ropes. But Miss Yuno and all the other teachers here are doing their best to make it the best it can be. I hope that you students also do what you can to learn all you need to become excellent adventurers. Anyway, I have something to do, so... Feynman left the principal's office. And that's it. You'll be in for some serious teaching from tomorrow onwards, so you better be prepared. Anyway, we're done. Dismissed. Orientation completed. Report. A talk with Rhina, a talk with Feynman. Huh. So actually we can have a talk with everybody, it looks like. So I guess we should do that next. We probably won't get to combat today. Let's check out Maxter. Just hit my water bottle. I'm really thirsty. Hey there, are you enjoying your school life? Excellent. We, the student council, are always hard at work to make sure that the students have a peaceful time here. Always come to me if you have any problems. Okay, so it's just a quick, short chat. Talk with Meowman. Why are you here, you goofs? If you want my training, you better put up some money, the gold. They say that time is money, right? Don't waste my time just looking at the goods. Either buy or leave. Fair enough. Talk with Dox. Wizardry is the product of knowledge. We understand the laws of the world and gain new powers through that. And magic items are like the fruits of wizardry. Despite how it may seem, I'm actually obsessed with item collection. If I ever have the chance, I may even show you what I have collected. Cool. Infirmary. Talk with Joru. Treating wounds and diseases takes effort, so I'd like it if you become stronger and didn't get hurt in the first place. Wait, I had a Russian accent at first. Also, if you want to express your gratitude, I'll always be happy if you bring me some booze. That might even improve your divine grades. Library. Talk with Sarah. Oh, you're all here. If you have nothing to do, you can try reading something. There are lots of books good for adventuring. Come here whenever you want to read them. Right, the yearbook and such. Office, talk with Yuno. Oh, what's wrong? You want something from me? Could you stop wasting time and go do some homework? If you need knowledge, go study at the library. And if you want to toughen up, train on the paths. Here, you can have this, so just go wherever you want. Students acquired a novice map. You should have a map on you at all times. Interesting. A talk with Raina. What's wrong? If you have nothing to do, why not go around the dungeons? You can get good stuff from them, and it's good for experience. Also, there's no future for those who don't put in the effort. Do your best. By the way, do you have anything to eat? Okay, so I guess we could just jump in the dungeons and talk with Feynman. Welcome, everyone. I see you're working hard. Feel free to use any of the school's facilities you might need. I want you to become as knowledgeable and strong as you can. I never wavered on this point. After all, it's you who bears the future. Now, wait a minute. If we go to the library and go to the bulletin board. Oh. Look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh. So orientation looks like it's done. Yeah, it's completed. Please talk to the boss who claimed the rooftop. Wow. Advanced, intermediate, beginner, divine, wizardry, thievery, combat. Huh. So I guess we could get into some of this. Beginner, general curriculum. I'll tell you the basics about parties and courses posted by Yuno. 1-star level. Yeah, we'll do the beginner. Alright then, beginner general curriculum. This is a task from your homeroom teacher, Miss Yuno. Well, I call it a task, but it's really nothing to worry about. All you have to do is listen to what Miss Yuno tells you. She should be in the office right now. Go there and have her tell you the details. Oh, but as you can tell by her face, she's someone who's really scary when mad. You better listen to her if you don't want her to beat you up. Anyway, good luck. Okay, we will get into the combat and stuff soon, guys. Maybe the next episode, but it will be soon. Oh, beginner general curriculum. Alright. I'm Yuno, the one who will lead you through this. Well, I'm your homeroom teacher, so you should know this. You should already know me. Anyway, let's start the lesson. I won't repeat myself, so open your ears wide and listen up. In this lesson, I'll tell you the basics of party configuration. First, let's talk about parties themselves. Parties are like squads made up of 6 people, 3 vanguards and 3 rearguards. Oh, okay. The vanguards use their swords, axes, and other melee stuff to attack. While the rearguards are unable to attack using melee weapons, but can do it using ranged weapons like bows or slings. Once you have the money, it might be a good idea to stock up on gear. The combat courses best suited for vanguard roles are fighter, samurai, and monk. They can equip powerful weapons and armor that lets them withstand many of the enemy's attacks. They're experts at fighting, basically. However, you can't explore the labyrinths with just combat power. You need those on the thievery course, the thief, so you can disarm awful traps or look around for secret doors. You also need those on divine courses, the priest or bishop, to treat wounds and debuffs gained in combat. And you would be wise to have those on the wizardry course, a mage, for their excellence in magic attacks. It's not all about power. You need to build a balanced party if you wish to stand a chance in the labyrinths. Basically, you put combat courses like fighters, samurai, and monks as vanguards. And in the rear guard, you have those on thievery, wizardry, or divine courses. Those are the basics and the core of party configuration. Never forget them. Though priests are fairly strong, so you could put them in front. But ultimately, you should figure it out by yourself by trying different party compositions. You know what? I'll tell you some details too. Though this is something you'll learn if you just fight long enough, so feel free to ignore it. First, I'll start with item identification and equipment synthesis. After you explore a labyrinth, you can identify the items you gain and synthesize or upgrade new equipment. But identification and synthesis can only be done at the school's store and lab, and it costs a good bit, so it's not all sunshine. That's why you could get some use from bishops who can identify unidentified items, and alchemists who can synthesize them. Bishop and alchemist are courses related to items and production. They're very good for your finances, so I imagine you'll treasure them later down the line. Next, let's talk about course changing. Changing courses is like changing your job, but in the context of school. For example, by switching someone from a divine course to a combat course, you could create a fighter who also does healing. Well, things aren't that easy, of course, and it has its drawbacks. First of all, changing a course cuts the student's HP by about half. Do it too many times and the HP would drop so low that things would probably get messy. Also, when you change courses, the skills you can use change depending on the courses. And if a spellcaster changes courses to something else, they can learn more spells. However, each course has different schools of magic and a different number of spells they can learn. So, you may sometimes regret changing courses. For an example, here's something you can do to learn many spells. You start as a mage who can learn attack spells, and change into a priest who can learn healing spells. Then you change into a psionic who can learn many support spells. As I said before, each course has a maximum amount of spells they can learn from each school of magic. So if you have spells you want to remember, it's important to forget the spells you don't use beforehand. Anyway, you need to keep in mind what skills and spells you ultimately want to have, and what kind of role you will play in your party. That's why your course changes should have some sort of plan behind them. Anyway, that concludes the beginner general curriculum. It's the foundation of party configuration, so make sure to review and remember it. Okay, completed. We have 20 of something. Very cool. So let's edit. The left side is the front, the right side is the back. Okay, so we want Kara, Janice, and Riley on the front. Not the greatest vanguard having a thief up there, but... And, oh wait, we have to remove everybody first. Okay. So let's have Kara, Janice, Riley, into the back. Elkar, Ceres, Orab. There we go. Okay. Hitting my water again, guys. Do we have any items? We have these student notebooks, proof of identity. Description. I wonder what it does. Use it? It was ineffective. Okay. Everybody's got the same stuff. Dagger or staff. Nothing in our bag. We checked the magic already. We can go look at the next quest. Should probably do the beginner stuff before we head out to combat, actually. So, sorry guys, we're not going to get into it this episode because this episode's about over. We can maybe do... Well, we'll just set up for the next episode. We'll do beginner combat. And then we'll do beginner thievery, beginner wizardry, beginner divine. And that's a 3-star request, so we'll skip it. Then after beginner divine, we will head to the labyrinth. So, should be a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this episode, though. If you guys did, please consider leaving a like by hitting the thumbs up. Leaving a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification icon, but only do those things if you really want to. I don't want to, pressure you guys or anything, so do what you will. It's all good. And I hope you join me next time, guys. We'll take a few more courses. It'll be quick. And then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of the game, which is the exploration through labyrinths, looting and fighting and leveling up and all that good stuff. So, hope to see you then. Until then, be well, guys. Live well and stay well. This is episode 2, so yeah. Starting tomorrow or starting in the next one, we will probably have combat in that episode. So much love, peace, and joy, guys. See you guys then. Peace out for now.